Yo, what is good, guys? Boston Braxo here. Welcome back to a Storytime video. Now, today, oh my gosh, I legit just thought of this. I thought it's a funny story. When I look back at this, I think it's funny as shiz. I think it's like the funniest thing ever. Like, probably of like my childhood. Alright, so let's just dive into the story. Oh, sorry, my phone went off a Twitter notification. Alright. Anyways, so when so this story takes place in the second grade, and this story I'm gonna be talking about how my brother broke a window when we were playing baseball. I know it sounds like the most cliche, like kids playing baseball story ever. I can hear those comments being like, bro, cliche, fake video. I can see those comments, okay? I'm gonna see that comment, but then then they're gonna change their mind and be like, oh no, wait, this story, it's real. It's real. I can tell by how he tells his stories, they're real, okay? I'm not saying my stories are fake. These stories are 100% real. Like, if I were to, I have witnesses that could come on the mic and tell the exact same story. Like, I'm being serious with you guys. Like, stuff like this, these stories are real. But yeah, let's dive into it. So this takes place when I was in around like first grade, and oh yeah, I'm gonna say second grade because first or second grade, and the kids in that. So this was when I lived in my last neighborhood before that I live in the one now. So this is when I was living here in kindergarten to third grade, and let's begin it. So it's a normal day, I think it was around the summer or whatever, just after school or the weekend or whatever, I can't remember. And all the kids in the neighborhood knew how to play baseball, and they had baseball supplies, and we would all play baseball. I'm being serious with you guys. And everybody in the neighborhood just loved playing it. Nobody would stop playing it because we kept playing it in the neighborhood over and over. And the story also includes kids, those three brothers from the story getting kicked off the bus. If you guys remember listening to that story, and then there was these group of high schoolers. And they would also play baseball with us as well sometimes. They were kind of a bit of douchebags. They spit on my hat one time. I thought it was annoying. But, yeah. And we all got our baseball stuff. We got baseball bats, we got baseballs. Well, I didn't think we really used baseballs. But we used, these, hard rubber balls or other kinds of balls besides baseballs. Because baseballs were hard. But, yeah. And while we were playing, it was my brother's turn. And my brother, I asked him for permission if I can make this story because it includes him. And he's like, oh yeah, go ahead. And he's like, as long as you don't say any names. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. But it was his turn to hit the ball. And as soon as the kid throws the ball and my brother hits it, it felt like slow motion after he hits it. It goes up so high, and it was a 3-story apartment building, and we lived on the 3rd floor, and there would be 4 homes on each floor. And on the 3rd floor, this one house, my brother hit a hole in the window, and the ball bounced down. So he hit the window and it didn't go through, but it made a hole shape, like a circle. And he the ball bounced down into the bushes, and as soon as that happened, everybody fudging ran. Everybody dropped all their stuff and just ran. Everybody ran like they could run the fudging Olympics. You guys know that kind of I really need to run fast, that fast way. Yeah, that's what it was like when everybody was running. And nobody picked anything up, and we all ran into like other buildings. So there was like multiple apartment buildings with apartments in them. And we ran to all separate ones, and then we just all met up at my house. Like, everybody went to certain buildings, and later, we all came outside, and we grabbed our stuff, and thank God, nobody was home when we hit their window. They were not home, and we were freaking, like, we were so scared. We grabbed all our stuff, we grabbed the ball, and we just went home, and we barely talked about it afterwards. It was so insane. Me and my brother still talk about it afterwards. Nobody found out that it was us. The people had to pay for their window. I feel so bad, though. And we told my mom, and she was like, oh, God. Like, you guys really did that? And we're like, yeah. And she didn't even go to the people and, like, pay for it at all. But, yeah, it was just such an insane story. But, yeah, we always kept playing baseball still afterwards, and we were always careful to not hit anybody's windows after that. But, yeah, I sure do hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And, yeah, links are in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room.